Stiffed by the city of New Orleans, and it could mean you have to pay more for services. That's what one council member claims is happening.
That's right. Allegations that the Cantrell administration says are just off base. WDSU investigator Travers Mackel has more in the latest story from WDSU Investigates Contractor Concerns.
The list says it all. Hundreds of columns, dozens of businesses, all owed money by the city of New Orleans for work that's been completed. Over $2 million. This is the list of city contractors whose bills were more than 30 days old, past due, as of last month.
I'll say this, it's such a problem that now we are hearing from vendors, and actually have been for some time now, that they don't want to do business with the city of New Orleans.
On this list, large corporations down to small mom and pop operations. Some owed hundreds of thousands for major capital projects, others just a few dollars for things like coffee delivery and towing. And this isn't the only list. There's a whole other one with unpaid bills due in the last 30 days. The dollar amount there, just under $5 million.
That makes it really problematic for us, because if we're putting out RFPs, for example, for large projects, and we have large reputable firms that no longer want to do business with the city of New Orleans, that means that we'll have a very limited choice as to who does want to do business with the city. And when that happens, that means that more than likely, because they want to make it worth their time, they're likely going to jack up their prices, and we're going to end up paying more for some of these projects.
Case in point, the Department of Public Works recently tried to bid a $500,000 contract using federal funds to address a backlog of speeding ticket complaints. No one bid on the work.
Is that a reflection of maybe it's because contractors don't get paid on time?
No doubt. I mean, that's exactly what I'm hearing.
We started calling dozens of contractors listed on here, many confirming to us that they are owed money, but they didn't want to talk on camera or even on the record for fear of not getting paid.
Is that unfortunate when there are businesses that feel like they're essentially in a position where they're going to be retaliated against if they even speak out and say, "Where's my money?"
No, I hear that all the time. I mean, and that's why they come to council members.
So we went straight to the city's chief financial officer.
Does the city of New Orleans pay contractors in a timely manner, or do they essentially stiff contractors on work?
I think that is a misconception, and I think that is a truly misconception, because I've heard this relentlessly.
Gilbert Montano is the city's money manager.
I'll analogize it this way. Say you're a contractor, and you're contracted to build a house. You go to build the house, but you realize, wait a minute, the city needs me to build an apartment complex. So you're funded for a house. Your plans are associated with a house. But then now you have to go back for another $1 million to do X, Y, Z that is not associated with the original plans. Streets are a perfect example of that. We assume that it's just a mill and overlay, but when you open up that street and you have 35 other different things, each one of those issues has to go through a change order process. That is the delay. That is ultimately what challenges us paying, because we can't just take the contractor's word, hey, this costs us an extra 50 grand. Now our engineers have to validate and verify it.
Regardless, Moreno and the entire city council have asked the Louisiana Legislative Auditor to get involved.
To come in and figure out what the heck is happening with our finance department and why people can't get paid on time.
I think the administration welcomes any audit. I think that there is like a, I don't know, I want to say a misconception that we would be opposed to any audit. Audits can often make you better. They can identify and provide resources that we don't currently have.
For WDSU Investigates, I'm Travers Mackel.
And the council voted unanimously to bring in the Louisiana Legislative Auditor. That report could be finalized in the coming weeks.